Now, we all know what it's like in life to get fed up. Sometimes we're just done taking out the trash. Sometimes we are done doing homework or studying for that test. And sometimes we're done having that conversation with our significant other because it's just gone on way longer than we ever thought it would have when we first answered the phone. And the food is cold now. Either way, in Apex Legends, there's a very similar experience. And if you're familiar with gaming or ranked modes of any kind, you know that toxicity is prevalent whether you try to find it or not. It finds you. It's like a freaking virus. That thing is searching for new hosts, and it somehow always seems to infect somebody in our games. People complain, they call you racist slurs, they call you homophobic slurs, they call you a lot of things that make you say, is it really worth playing this game to get just, violently emotionally battered? It's like, at this point, I'm not sure I'm getting any benefit. And that's why today I was absolutely done with any of that nonsense. I had teammates that had just rubbed me the wrong way, and I had really given up and turned my mic off. But then I found these two. It's a story today that you do not want to miss of sometimes when life throws you a lot of lemons, a lot of bad things in a row, it sometimes gives you a glimpse into what life could be if you just keep on persevering. That there are some good eggs out there, and it is a worthwhile tale indeed. It's a lot of fun too. We're going to be checking out the flatline. We're also going to be checking out the longbow, two amazing weapons in Apex Legends. So if you've been looking for your go-to loadout for the solos mode that's coming around, or if you're just trying to figure out what weapons are really hot right now. I haven't played this game in a while. We're going to talk about that as well. So stay tuned. A lot of fun action here as you see the longbow and flatline about to get picked up. I didn't know who these guys were, to be honest, when I first started out. And as we're looting, I'm thinking, just another group of guys that I'm just going to have to try to ignore and in a random situation try to fend for myself. But then I hear a little bit of coughing in the background and I wonder, seems like a bit of a jokester. I wonder what he's going to say.
Shield here. Level 1.
Oh, we got a Bangalore over here. That's me. Who shot? Oh, let's say what the.
So already when I'm listening to this guy, I actually feel pretty good about it. And I don't know if he's joking because, again, if you've seen one of my other videos, there's a guy who literally starts coughing in the middle of just saying nothing and proceeds to become a cheater, which we find out later on in the story. What's so funny about this, though, is that this guy says, "Who the hell shot?" And then he realizes, oh, wait, no, it's his teammate all along. So these guys seem pretty chill to me. I'm thinking, all right, at least they're not assholes.
People on me. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm on my way, man. I'm leaving. They're gonna come down this map. Have people too?
So I'm getting a little nervous. He's got people on him. I'm not nearby. As you can see, I don't have my mic on, so I can't say anything. So I have to stop and type before I start working my way over.
They were coming this way. I don't see them.
Now at this point, we're still looking for some enemies, and I'm scoping, and I'm thinking, is this guy just messing around? Maybe he doesn't see anybody, but the coughing, the joking, is he just trolling with his buddy and trying to make me think that, something's going on when it's really not?
Oh, I see them.
Barrel stabilizer here.
They just went to this spot right here. Oh, okay. And they went back to runoff. I'm just gonna hit these real quick.
So at this point, I'm pretty good at reading people, I think, and these guys just seem like genuine dudes. They're chilling, they're relaxed, they're poking fun at each other when they make mistakes, and they're also willing to give good feedback in very quick ways, which is something random teammates often do not do in any games. It's like deciphering a code. One shot, he's over there. It's like, where, dude? They finally ping it, so we start moving over. So not only are these guys nice and communicating, they're also really intending to fight. The hardest thing in Apex Legends is to find teammates that actually want to fight and not just be loot goblins all game long. I mean, I'll have people with purple shields, fully kitted out weapons being like, let's go search this building. I'm like, dude, you've got enough. Trust me, we don't need to search anything else. We need to search for people now.
In the pit? Yep. Let's go get some kills.
So I'm thinking to myself, these guys are really great. They're communicating really well, and they seem like they're good friends and have a good vibe. But can they play? That's the big question. I'm not sure we're going to be able to survive in Apex Legends with just kindness and good communication. We're going to have to hit our shots, and we hear shots in pit, and it's a perfect time to test it out.
He's one. He's one. Well, that wasn't his team though. They're all dead. No, there's one more. I could have sworn, bro. Oh yeah, right.
Enemy taken out.
One more. Burning. Nice.
Very good. We finish off the whole.
So we finish off the whole squad and things are looking pretty good. They weren't amazing, they didn't knock everybody instantly, but they fought well enough and I'm feeling very confident about our chances. Also, in this fight, we had a lot of people who were already really looted up, so we take all their gear and now the flatline and the longbow become even better. One of my favorite things about the flatline longbow combo is the longbow doesn't use too much ammo and the flatline also uses heavy ammo, which means that you could really just keep a few stacks of heavy for both weapons and be in a pretty good spot in most fights. I really enjoy this close range, long range poke potential and the heavy burst damage that it can provide when you do hit your shots. So we get out of the zone and he hits the portal, but this is where I notice something is just wrong. We're looting casually, we're talking about what we need, and he says,
Oh, I have extra shield batteries.
so as you guys can see, I'm over here getting a thumbnail for one of my videos, and then I stop. My jaw drops to the floor. I'm literally in awe that this man just offered me not shield cells, not syringes, shield batteries. Let me give you this impression. I am a random player. I do not give shield batteries to my best friend. Nobody does. These are the best defensive utility items in the game, aside from a really clutch Phoenix kit if you've got a legendary backpack. These things give you all your shield back instantly, and they are the thing that when you loot somebody's body, everyone tries to scoop up first. Not only does this guy say he has a few to give away, he gives them away so carelessly, so freely, so willingly that it makes me say, no. This is a teammate. These are guys I want to win for. And that's a big conversation piece that I learned in this video and that you're going to see in a few more moments as things get really, really tense. When people are good to you, when people give to you first, it makes you want to give back. It opens up that cycle of giving, and that's a big lesson that I found out here.
Here, level 2. Rings next door, 45. Knockdown shield here,
I need
level 3.
So we find a backpack and a pretty unimpressive lifeline deployment there, so I don't really get much from it as far as upgrades, but the circle's about to move in, and we got a big decision to make. Do we go through bunker, or do we try to take this long way around?
Go through the bunker, or we can go around this way.
Now, the last time I went through bunker, in fact, every time I go through bunker, Cossack has some dumb old trap in there, so I pretty much have to stop and type. They don't mind it. They seem like they're willing to follow my direction, and that's what I love about this. I don't have a mic, but I'm clearly communicating, and as a teammate, even if you don't have a mic, which I suggest doing in most situations, stopping, typing, letting them know you're there, gives people a lot of confidence to keep on talking and communicating and giving you information. You never know, they may say something that saves your life in a fight. Little did we know, we were about to get into a fight for our lives, and pretty much the entire game would be close to coming to an end in just a few moments. But this is also where the power of the longbow starts to be shown on display in this video. So if you're excited about this weapon and curious about what it does, this is a good time to check it out.
You hear that?
Where?
There's a care package coming down.
It's fine. He's far away.
So we see a team starting to zip line through, and this is when the longbow starts to do some work. We see a Wraith in that kunai skin, and I'm like, oh boy, I want to kill this person for sure. They are pinched, we've got long range sights on them, and there is almost no way I expect them to get out of this. Now these guys are in that corner and they're being a little sneaky, but one drops down and it's time to make them pay.
Take more portal. Come over here.
So things are starting to get tense. That's an arc star that actually takes off all my shield, but my buddy is portaling and I know I've got to support him. It's go big or go home, and I realize let's hit the shield battery and push these dudes.
Flying in on him. I got hits with it. Right above him. Oh, I got knocked. The tape. Behind rain. Pathfinder's one on the top. Got him.
So really fun fight so far, and I'm feeling very good. He's even telling me where he's going, and he's saying, come on, Rain, make it happen. And I love it. I feel like he's my mom cheering on from the stand, saying, you got this, son. Go ahead. Keep knocking. You'll get that goal eventually. Oh, man, that was just too funny and too sweet. But we noticed that we got shot at in the meanwhile, and so we know that we're pinched. We've got to start making our way towards the final circle. So another huge knockdown with a headshot, and this is the power of the longbow. I'm also throwing a couple of grenades as well, and you'll notice I wait for the grenade to blow up the door, and I throw another one in. 3 squads left. It's time for us to make a move.
Broken armor on him.
So unfortunately, my Rambo-style push did not work. I got a lot of damage, but they were able to clean them up, and luckily I didn't get finished. I am very low, though. Any other bullet will kill me, so I'm trying to be very careful about where this other squad is. It's just us and them. All the work, all the kindness is about to pay off or be for nothing. I can't let these guys lose. They have been too good of teammates for us to lose this game. And then, the most important part of the game happens.
You know, with the fire.
A crucial moment there. I throw out my health drone, but it does not activate. And now one of my teammates pays the price. He's very low, and the Peacekeeper down below ends up knocking him, and I'm still healing.
Fuck, dude, kill him, JD. You got it. Oh, Randy, give me. Randy Day. Randy Day, res me. Let's pop. Nice shot. Nice shot, both of you guys.
So we literally knocked 2 of the 3 enemies we're fighting at the same time. I go pick up my dude, and I'm pretty glad that I decided to push that guy instead of falling back and playing defensively. Sometimes offense is the best defense, I've learned, and we only have 1 more enemy left. The win is in our grasp.
I need shots. The other one was on top. I don't know if he slid down. Where? Top where? It was under the house. I don't know if he slid down or not. He's aiming at me right now. Where are you aiming at me from? He's got to be across. He probably zipping across. There we go.
So they say nice guys finish last, but I might have to disagree with that motto. In the end, the good guys won, and not only the good guys in life, but the good guys to each other. Each one of these teammates were actually really great people, and they honestly were people I would play with again and again and again. It reminds me why I play video games in the first place, to have fun with friends with like-minded interests who want to support each other, who want to lift each other up, who want to gas each other up. Let's make that a part of our world. Let's make that our standard in gaming and in life, not the toxic crap that comes with so many of these online games that makes us want to hide, turn off these mics, and just avoid it altogether. There's a community here at Rain Day Gaming that is all about that positivity, so if you do enjoy this video, if you want to see more of that and you want to just be in this environment, leave a like, comment down below what you liked about the story or any experience you might have had as well as far as this kind of topic goes, and make sure to subscribe. That's the best way for me to know that you like what I'm doing and you want to see more of it. As always, my friends, remember to never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you all next time.